Hello, my name is Paul Nab. This is my daughter, Sophia Nab. She is 13 years old, and we live in Nashville, Tennessee. We moved here in 2019, and for a living, I am in aircraft maintenance, commercial aircraft maintenance. I am a technical publication specialist, so I am the one who takes care of the publications and makes sure mechanics have all the manuals that they need. Sophia's hobbies are reading and drawing and watching videos, playing piano, practicing, studying, tennis. My hobbies, I just do a lot of work around the house, a lot of fixing things and doing things in the yard. And
you also watch videos.
I have a boat, so we do the boat sometimes. So anyway, we will get to the first part of this, which is me speaking about a subject. So I planned on talking about a former hobby of mine, which was radio control car racing. I did it pretty seriously for quite a few years before my daughter was born. And it was nitro powered cars that were raced on road, not off road. I didn't like off road because it was too dirty. And I invested a lot of time and money, and I was a vice president of our group for a time, and just spent a lot of time and effort into this racing. And pretty much after Sophia was born, I kind of ran out of time to do it, so that's it. So now Sophia will talk about a subject of her choosing.
My subject is it will be Vocaloid singers. So Vocaloid singers, they're these programmed robots programmed by people. They sing, they dance, they're choreographed by real dancers, real people, real choreographed dancers who choreograph the dances for these robots. And I mean, they're technically holograms. They're not technically robots, they're technically holograms, and they have this anime style feel. The thing I like most about them is that they have these beautiful hairstyles, these beautiful outfits, and I like their songs. I listen to them a lot. And yeah, that's it.
All right. So the next part of our video here will be the questions section. So we're just going to throw some questions at each other. We have not prepared for this. I don't know what she's asking me. She doesn't know what I'm asking her. So I will start with the first question for Sophia. Number 1. What is your favorite thing to do in your free time?
Draw. I love drawing. I love sketching. I love animating. I really like drawing, but I also like painting. And I really like sketching in general, but adding color really gives it a more painterly feel. I really like painting and sketching, so.
Okay.
Wait, my turn?
Yep.
Okay. What's your favorite cheese?
My favorite cheese is nacho cheese, because it's mine. It's nacho cheese.
Okay. I mean, all right.
Yes. I pretty much just eat cheddar cheese on everything.
Nice.
Okay. Number 2. What was your favorite part of our vacation this summer?
I really like going to every single city and seeing all the different culture and different variety of food. I also like seeing all the ancient architecture from like medieval times. That was really cool to see like all that in the different buildings, in the different churches. And probably seeing all the culture and cultural differences between like North America and Europe. It was really cool to see that. And yeah.
Okay.
What is the oldest gaming console you ever owned?
The oldest, you mean like the first one?
Wait, you owned the first gaming console?
No, I mean, you're asking me what was the first gaming console I owned?
Yeah.
Well, my dad had a couple that I used, like the original Ataris. But the first one that was actually mine was I guess it was Super Nintendo. I don't know. One of the first Nintendos, the one that had Super Mario Brothers. I played that game till I had blisters on my thumbs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a Super Nintendo. So
That's so cool.
yeah, I was probably your age, like 12, 13.
That's cool.
So okay, what is your favorite subject in school?
It's always been science. I really liked science, seeing how like the world worked and like all the different species of like animals. But if we have to get like really like specific, I'm pretty sure cells, like cancer cells, bacteria cells, different types of cells. I really like those. Like they're the tiniest like living thing in the whole world. Yeah, that's about it. But one really cool fact about cells is that viruses, they kind of like, they're not really alive, but also not really dead. They're like in the middle practically of living and non-living, and that's really cool. So,
Okay.
what's your favorite show, like of all time?
Of all time, wow. Probably, I guess, The Walking Dead. Back when it first came out, I think everybody was watching it. It was really popular, and at that time, I didn't watch it. I don't know why, but I wasn't watching it from the start. And then, I guess eventually everybody was talking about it, and I finally said, "Okay, fine, I'll see what this is about." So then I started watching it. In reruns, so I was behind everybody else, and then I got caught up, and I think at one point everybody, or a lot of people, stopped watching, at least a lot of people that I was friends with, so but I kind of hung on, and I've watched the spin-off shows and stuff, so I'm still watching it, so I guess that would be my favorite. So
Nice.
Where would you like to visit again, or somewhere for the first time?
I really well, a place that I want to visit for the first time ever will be probably like Japan, because I never really been to Asia like at all. I haven't seen like any of their food. Well, I have seen a lot of food, but I haven't really like been inside like the culture at all, and I really like Japanese culture. So I really want to go to like Japan, but probably not Tokyo. That place is really packed.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have any Bible verses memorized?
I try to do that, and it's really tough.
Yeah.
I have them saved on an app on my phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, John 3:16 is probably the one that everybody knows, but
yeah,
I do know that one. But yeah, that's really the only one.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. All right. Why do you like anime?
Well, you see, TV shows like nowadays, they're more like centered on whatever is trending. Like, oh, if this is cool with the kids, then I guess I'll put it in my show. But like anime, it doesn't really follow like not every anime is practically different than the other one, like every genre. And I just like the style of it also. Um I really like their storylines, like their different stories. And yeah.
Okay.
Which one do you prefer, cats or dogs, and why?
Well, I really like both, but I like them for different reasons. I mean, cats I like because they're independent and you can, leave them alone for a couple days. They can take care of themselves. You don't have to let them out. Um, and they just sleep a lot. There's one right here next to me that's sleeping right now. So,
Gary.
yeah, that's why I like cats. But then, dogs are the opposite. They need a lot of attention, and you can't leave them alone for a long time. You got to let them outside to go to the bathroom. So, but they're also very loyal, and they, have unconditional love for their owners usually, as long as you take care of them, I guess. And they're protective. You can count on them. If somebody's trying to break in your house, they'll start barking. So they're good for that too. So it's, if we didn't travel as much as we do and didn't constantly go somewhere, I would probably have another dog. But just it's they're almost like having another child. So you have to think, well, can we take the dog with us, or can we leave the dog in boarding, or have somebody come over? And we're a very active family, and so it's just nice to have a cat and not worry about having to take care of them. So
Yeah. I feel like Gary, all he does is really sleep nowadays. We can always count on like a friend or like our neighbor to come check up on him like every day when we're gone, like on vacation.
Yeah.
He's really sweet. So.
All right, well, that's it. Thank you very much to my lovely assistant Sophia here for doing this with me. And so that's it. Thank you, and hope you have a nice weekend.